3, 2, 1, go. Alright folks, this is Super Mario World. This is the, God, why are you playing Cape? I hate Cape so much, oh my god, category. Otherwise known as spinning the cape keeps the haters in check. So we'll be running through all of the exits. I'm sure you've seen this category before. I don't have much to say about this one, and I woke up early for this run, so my commentary is sadly not going to be cloud here, but I'm sure we'll think of something. This is also the first time I've run this particular game in the marathon instead of doing only DKC for the 1000th time, so I'm sure it'll be a glorious train wreck. No golden apologists. Yeah, sadly I'm still far more golden than I am Dram in this game, but a man can dream. Alright, so I got the first jump on the stage, which is the scariest thing in pretty much the entire... I would say this is more of a stage to worry about than pretty much anything else in the first half of the game. At least as far as the marathon setting goes. It's the little things that mess you up and embarrass you, not the big ones. Well, I guess it can be both. Yeah, this is Mario. There's nothing to worry about. You hold right, and then although this game actually switches it up, you occasionally tap up rhythmically. You gotta keep it fresh, you know. Oh, hello. So that could have killed me, and I lost my run speed. Can I get it back? Nope. Oh, we're off to a great start. Alright, beautiful. So, one of the big problems of this game, unfortunately, is as easy as it is, if you trip up slightly, it's not always easy to get P-speed back, so it's like Mario trips. Maybe he forgot to tie his shoelaces, and then he spends the rest of the stage scrambling to get them back on properly before he can start running again. Yeah. So the way this run goes, and the way Mario goes in general, is that if you mess up slightly, Mario forgets how to run, and you lose a shit ton of time. Doubly so in this game, especially with the flying. If you screw up flying somehow, especially in those stages where it's not just overhead or anywhere really, it all goes to hell really fast. Yeah, like that. Ooh, this is looking like a good run so far. Yeah, man, this is a bullshit meme category. I agree. Also, I have had problems with my capture card lately, so I think the signal might be going out right now. I'll be able to check it in a moment. So if it is, don't panic. I'll be watching my... Yep, there it goes. Oh dear. Hello. Tap. Yeah, this is a new problem that I decided to, there we go. I'll keep an eye on that. That's a new problem that decided to show itself right before the marathon started, giving me no time to find a suitable alternative. So I apologize for that. Still better than, at least I can fix it though. I do at least have a setup where I fix it, which involves me tapping the damn thing until it decides to work. Oh, dear. Alright, we got it back. Come on. Oh Jesus, so another thing that can happen in this game is you can be minding your own business, doing everything perfectly fine, and then you accidentally hit a corner and lose all your speed. There we go. I really should have just gone for the Babby cape strat. But that's okay. Speaking of Babby cape strats, when playing the game I realized that you could skip doing the auto-scroll early, and I have no idea why. As far as I can tell, people that go for records in this category, like I assume LinkedIn was doing the same route that he did in his record run for all of his attempts. But playing an auto-scroller, you have to play this auto-scroller twice, and it's really terrible, so I tried changing up the route a bit, and aside from making Castle too hard, it really isn't that bad. But we're going to be doing this anyway, since I'm not resetting. Auto-scrollers at the beginning of a game are just the absolute worst, though. Eating up all your time. Reset after reset. So the way P-speed works in this game is really weird, and your P-speed is not necessarily the same as your takeoff meter. So the game separates whether or not you can get flight and whether or not you're running separately. So occasionally, even though you're running, you won't get flight, and you'll end up killing yourself because you'll jump expecting to fly and then dive bomb, fall on your face or into a pit. Oh, somebody complained about Cape. It's time to bring out the memes. So when I picked up this game, I was trying to find a. I was really trying to avoid the arbitrary category nonsense, since this game is chock full of them as well. So I just started with 96 exit. Not no Cape, no Star World or whatever. Even though some people like it more, I don't really think it's particularly that much more interesting than Cape-In. But then I remember that Dram's low percent run exists, and I feel like low percent is the exception for this game, for arbitrary categories in this game just being shit. Low percent is like a god run, and it's probably the most impressive thing in this game, so I'm looking forward to attempting that and failing miserably in the future. At least I'm not playing Dragon Coins and Moons. At the end of the day, I can walk away with my head held high, knowing that I'm not a complete shitter. Shoutouts to Carl for making that category, and for everybody for ruining it. Ruining what was honestly not a terrible idea. Oh yeah, here come the. I think the Golden Apologists are coming out now. Take a drink every time somebody complains about the category. If it wasn't 9 AM, I would do it. And honestly, this whole thing would be a lot more entertaining because it would definitely train wreck I cannot. Like, operating the cape is no different than operating a motor vehicle when you're drunk. It seems like you're doing okay, and then suddenly it all goes to shit, and you're just wondering why, because you thought you had control of everything. But it's 9 AM, and my one rule is that I don't drink in the morning. Unless I'm working third shift, that doesn't count for that. So the way caping works in this game, the reason it's faster, well, I mean, you get higher speed values when you're caping like this. Unfortunately, all they had to do is make the damn cape the same speed as everything else, and it wouldn't even really be that much of a factor. Or make it slower, and this problem wouldn't exist in the first place. But the added part of the cape that makes it even sillier is that you have to tap right and try to get so the speed value oscillates every frame. Like Mario can't just fly or run at the same speed, his speed oscillates. So, and when you're caping, your speed doesn't oscillate when you're not tapping right. So you have to tap right to try to get to the highest speed value and get what's called fast fly. So you lose a lot of time, especially and it's especially irritating in a short category like Andy was saying. You lose a lot of time just because you can't get like the fastest speed out. Hello, that's not good. Oh, I got flat. Okay, hold on. I don't know where I am now. I'll just. Oh shit! Come here, Yoshi. Yeah, just fly over this fucker. Alright. The way you're supposed to do that is you actually fly under him using a visual cue on the ground, but that didn't happen. But we made it. So I need Yoshi here because I'll be attempting a clip out of bounds. But before that, we have the first interesting cape stage in the game. Hopefully, I don't choke. Which is kind of the motto of all of my marathon runs. So far, so good. Ooh, actually I did that a little bit early, so I needed to stall more in order to wait for the auto scroller, basically. In order to wait for the platform cycle to, you know, give me room to fly out. So I actually did everything right. So caping there is really interesting. You have to make a little bit of extra movement, and you stall. If you hold A when you're slowing down, you can, or when you're flying. If you hold A as you're falling, you can slow it down. But if you do that, you're losing P speed, or you lose your takeoff. More specifically, it's weird how it works. So you saw me doing a lot of extra. You might have noticed me doing a lot of extra movement, like around the edges, and that was to maintain takeoff. It's really finicky. That's a lot harder than it looks. Like, it's not just you know, maneuvering your character. You have to maneuver your character around the obstacles. You have to make sure you keep flight, and it's if you accidentally hover for too long, you're absolutely totally fucked. Alright, so the one glitch I haven't started doing yet because it's pretty much a nightmare is the Yoshi Wings where you spawn, and it's also a marathon nightmare, where you spawn, you do blocks until you spawn Yoshi Wings and you use that to skip a lot of the shit in the game. Like you use it to, you know, go to the Yoshi bonus area, and you get to skip the goal animation, which is really long, and a lot of other things. I haven't gotten around to that yet, and I'm not really looking forward to it. But the clips are cool too. Alright. That works. You know, Tony, and I know SOG3 was terrible with that, but I'm honestly really surprised that we haven't had a Hornless versus Horn anime donation war yet. Like I don't want to repeat SOG3, but oh yeah, here's the clip. I'm gonna do this a bit slow, try to actually get it. Yep, no, wow. At least I didn't have the chance to retry and, you know, pull a tri-X. 5-4 skip times 20. So that's a little unfortunate. I was a tiny bit late. That's how it goes. There's not really a good setup for that one. It's at least that I found, unlike the like the FOI2 Yoshi clip, which is the one people are more familiar with. Which I didn't practice today, but I practiced yesterday, or the day before. So hopefully that'll go okay. Tell the McD story? Why do you want me to tell your story? You're not that interesting. Nobody here cares about my stream monsters. Yeah, there have been there were pretty much no donations before the MHD block, and there are probably not going to be any donations afterwards. Everybody in the thread was yelling about how they didn't want donations to interrupt their peer marathon experience, and then, wow, who knew? They did donations all during the MHD block, and everybody had fun. Wow, who would have guessed? That was a little shitty, but alright. So you can just spin to kill the fish, but hello? Oh my god, this motherfucker right here. Alright, this is the easiest way to do it. I was a little too slow coming out of the water. There we go. And so if you're too slow, he jumps instead of breaking through the blocks. You usually hold the shell and wait for him to run into you. So, honestly, before we do a donation war, we wouldn't want it to be a landslide. So chat, what is your favorite? Is it horn or hornless anime? If it's even, I think a donation war might be needed to settle that. I don't know. Okay. There we go. If you want to rep. Okay, so for horned anime, just post the normal emote, and for hornless anime, just post horned anime with a hat to hide the horns for now. It'll have to do, since they gave no. There's unfair representation in chat. That'll have to do. Alright. This level can be a bit of a bitch. There's one strat to skip the lava here I won't be doing, but aside from that, I'll be doing the most major one. Bouncing on these dudes. Wow, horn anime on screen. Oh, see, there's actually a lot of hornless animes. See, I don't think it's as much of a landslide as people might think. Alright, so I'll be running back and forth to maintain peace be here. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, shit. I despawned the platform, dude. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna have to ride the platform. Oh shit, I actually needed that. Hello. Okay. That's really unfortunate. Oh dude, it doesn't come back. Well, I guess I'm going without Yoshi. Oh, good speeder. Damn, so, yeah, if you go a little too far away, only on the first jump, it'll despawn the platform. That's just unfortunate. I could have avoided that, but I really didn't feel like that was that bad. I don't know. I know I can make this jump with Yoshi, but I'm not 100%, so I want to try to keep this from being a total train wreck. Just go ahead and take it safe. Some might argue that it is already a train wreck, but those people can be ignored. Hello? Okay, now it's a train wreck. I don't know how that happened. There we go. Alright. Alright, so let me think here. Yeah, I believe I'm gonna have to run back for Cape here. Now see, this is looking like a golden run. Oh yeah. Only because I lost Yoshi as well, and the backup doing that. There's no way to run through the next stage, or I would attempt it. Nobody wants to see backtracking, but the stage in particular just ain't gonna work. Like, too many bouncy platform sections. I don't know what you call those things. You don't have a train wreck. You don't have a train wreck fetish. I don't know what you're doing with your life. Alright, so Magikarp is a bitch in this level, and in a couple levels as well. There are a couple times where, depending on the situation, I basically just have to stop what I'm doing and wait for the motherfucker, because I know he can spawn right as where you're about to land and not give you any reaction time. You won't be able to hit him. Oh fucking shit! Oh my god! I don't know why I didn't get P-speed there. Wow, I'm dying to the easy shit, man. Oh well. We'll pick it up. It'll be alright. So the reason I attempted to fly there is because, well, you know, to get above and around the Putty. That didn't work out so well. The only thing that having Cape does in this part is let you speed up this last part a tiny bit. I won't be getting an appearance fee for this game, but it's already been arranged for the DKC race. Don't worry. I am most certainly being compensated for my time. I'm actually going to switch to Flower here, just in case I get hit like an idiot, like a fucking... Ooh, okay. Sometimes he just pops up in a really bad place and there's nothing you can do but wait. But I wanted to keep my cape, so more than I wanted the Flower. Flower speeds up. Actually, you normally you get rid of the Flower by now and you have 2 capes. You need a backup cape. Thank you, Tiki. I put a lot of work into my commentary skills for this FN Let's Play. And I think I need to specify I'm being compensated for my time with Epic Chat Minis, so you all determine how much I get paid. So Chad, I have a question just for you. I want to see your favorite coffee pasta that has not already been posted in this chat. I want you to dig deep. And show me your most heartfelt stream apology, or sorry, Pastebin apology, stream hype paragraph, or unrelated story. Anything and everything that makes a coffee pasta that we haven't seen yet. Hello? Oh wow, my flight speed must have been ass. So now I'll be doing this next stage again and attempting to fly under the goal. This should go easy, but this is a marathon, so I'm going to assume a trainer. I'll just drop flight here. I made it under the goal, no point in trying to fly further, because that's just asking for trouble. Why is DKC3 the best DKC? I'll have to think about that one. DKC3 is quite clearly the purest DKC. DKC2, unfortunately, is a little spoiled by K-pop and the Gary clique. And DKC1 is full of splicers. DKC3 has had no cheaters, has no cliques, only fast gaming, and no ep stream personalities, like myself. Hello. Nice, dude. Nice. Losing my cave after swimming by the cave, that was sick. So DKC3 is clearly the best DKC, as it has the most pure community. That's a good argument if I've ever heard one. Shoutouts to EG Cosmos Teeth for being the biggest shitposter in the chat. I know he's the only one that shitposts for me when everybody else has lost interest. I'm seeing a nice variation of coffee pastas, but I don't think I've seen my personal favorite yet. If I have time, I'll try to post it. This game has quite a lot of downtime with the... I actually feel like this game has the perfect amount of downtime between levels. Like, you don't get that little victory fanfare, but it's just enough to fix some shit if something, like... to fix things if something's going wrong or what have you. Oh god, really? Are we doing that right now? Alright. Just use Yoshi instead. No problem. So I have to do both exits in all the Star World. The normal goals, even though they don't lead anywhere, also count as exits. And the next one coming up is a little bit of a tricky flying section. Not this, but afterwards, I'm gonna have to sneak into a little gap and hope I don't get stuck on a block. It's not the kind of thing that's hard or impressive to do, but it's the kind of thing that can just give you the middle finger. Because like depending on your flight speed, flying a certain amount, like pumping the cave a certain amount of times won't always work. I haven't quite gotten a number that always does. We'll see how it goes. It's just another opportunity to train wreck is all it is. See, there we go. Yep. I tried to get back up there, it didn't work. Oh, and oops. Fuck. I just made that like 10 times worse than it needed to be. Actually, yeah, I just fucked myself. Sick run. I tried to start select, but I had already died. And I feel like the best part about this game, the one single best part, is that you can have select. After you die. Sorry, I got distracted by Worsters memes. Clownsters memes. Oh, let's try that again. You see what I mean there? Yeah, it just gives you another opportunity to fuck yourself. That's all this stage does. Anyway. Yeah, so... Nope. You don't even like this game? Damn. The only reason I'm playing this game is because I picked it up on a whim, and it was fun. I tried every game I was inspired to play, I eventually dropped. Dude, I can't get up there. Jesus Christ. Alright, let me try turning myself around again. Nope. God damn it. Wow, this is actually the worst. Yeah. This is Flappy Bird at this point, yo, it really is. Literally golden tier. Embarrassment to SRG. If I play shitty games like this, I don't know how I'll ever be able to call myself a speedrunning general. When is Worms? Did people like the Worms run in SRG3? I don't seem to recall people actually liking it. Although it wasn't really, my strats weren't really consistent at the time either. I might go back to Worms. Okay. There we go, see? You see how easy that was? I don't understand. Just every opportunity for a train wreck. It wouldn't be an SRG marathon if the run was good, if all the runs were good. Alright. Alright, so here's the only actual challenging stage in Star World. Why am I flying? Hello? And of course I failed zips. I didn't mean to pick that up, but that's fine. I'll just do it in the other order. So if you get the second zip specifically and you don't react to it fast enough, really? Alright, sure. There we go. There we go. Can I get the rest of them? There we go. There we go. Try to at least pretend I've put time into practicing this game. So the way the zips work is that the screen can only handle so many spinning blocks at a time. So when you make a whole bunch of blocks spin, rather, one of them stops moving, and if you time it right, the one that stops moving pushes you down. On the second zip, if you can get pushed all the way down to the bottom of the screen, and it'll instantly kill you. So, and the worst part is that you can't just react to the fact that you got the zip. That's the only thing that made it difficult. If you try to just, I guess, hit confirm, zip confirm. If you try to zip confirm, you'll end up. Almost. You'll end up dying anyway, so you have to know that you're gonna get it and like move backwards accordingly, which can end up making you miss the zip. What are my thoughts on Yoshi's Island and SRT finally breaking Tri-X? Well, that was actually the donation that called him a shithead for just like completely pretending the run didn't exist. But I seem to have, I didn't mean to start a train of like Tri-X hate donation comments, but it ended up happening, so I feel pretty bad about that. But I was pretty salty because he was within his state to stop the entire time, and there was a chance of a decent race the entire way through. Like he never got ahead, but like Two-Stop wasn't playing perfectly either, and there was easily a chance to come back. Like especially since one death in Yoshi is so costly, but he was too worried about his Yoshi penis pulling off the epic 5-floor skip. It's just a lava skip times like 10. Same problem, same situation. Same stupidity, just let it go. Just let it go. The race could have still been good. So I told him he was a shithead. And then that started the train of donation hate comments. Although we got a Tri-Hex's mom wasted an egg, which it was probably the best in the entire night. Probably the best donation that entire night. Like, goddamn. Shoutouts to John Cena, you know. Alright, so that's another one of those stages that can absolutely wreck your shit for no reason other than Yoshi. Sometimes Yoshi won't eat the Koopa that you need to get wings, and then you just fall to your death and have some time to contemplate why you're playing the game in the first place. Play. Alright, so for fun and for more train wreck opportunity, I'm going to be attempting a hard strat at the end of this level in order to try to pick up a fire flower. Oh wait, actually I already screwed it up. Never mind! But anyway, you spit out the shell, use it to kill an enemy, grab the fire flower, eat the shell back, jump, narrowly avoid a bullet bill, and then switch back to the cave as you're ascending with Yoshi again. And the game it was actually a terrible idea to go for, and I just screwed it up anyway, so I bailed out while I could. I just flew up too high. It can go wrong, and even if you re-grab the shell, sometimes it just won't give you wings. It'll pretend you don't. It'll pretend you don't have a shell, even though you do. Alright, So I need to recatch this. There we go. The Slurpee. It's actually called a Slurpee, but I misunderstood Dogi the first time he told me what it was, and I've called it a Slurpee ever since. Here we go. Alright. Throwaway level, whatever. I think so, Binkai. Meme never truly dies as long as there's one irrelevant shitter to keep it going. And this level is another one that just occasionally gives you a dick. Like right now. Okay, I didn't get. Alright. No. I'm really paranoid. I was really paranoid about getting hit. Sorry about that. Alright, there we go. You lose fucking ass loads of time. Hello. Alright, cool. Speaking of losing ass loads of time. Alright, whatever. Don't talk and fly, guys. Alright, but the rest of the levels are throwaway levels as long as I don't try to talk and fly. So I will leave the chat with another question. In the meantime, what is your favorite meme game? And if you don't know what a meme game is, the definition of a meme game, well, I feel like we all know. I feel like we all know what the definition is. So I trust your judgment in determining what is and isn't a meme game. Wait, what shit's about as knowing as Trihex? That's you're making me feel like I have like really shit audio or something. Or maybe that's just some random stream monster. Let's see. "96 exits is all the exits in the game. Some stages have more than one ways to beat them, and you have to beat them in. And the game keeps track of both exits on stages that have multiple ones. So we do all of them, because that's all the game keeps track of, and that's the only 100% of this game. And anybody that tells you otherwise is a shitter. And is trying to support their arbitrary category agenda. Also, I want to point out that the only reason I'm running this in the marathon right now is because Mr. PVT had to drop out. Oh, Mesa person. Oh, okay. I thought there was an actual problem. My bad. I don't know what you expected. This is speedrunning in general after all. Every game that takes more than 10 minutes to speedrun is a meme game. Respectable opinion. What is the world record for any percent? Is 948 or 949? No, I believe it's 48. I can't remember. I don't know if... I think LinkedIn has a 48. I don't know if he has the record, but it's one of those. To give this game a little bit of credit, it's one of the few platformers that actually has some kind of interesting swimming mechanic. Like, holding an object gets you a shit ton of speed for reasons I don't quite understand. I think the Koopa shells might have like jets on the back or something. But anyway, there's actually an interesting mechanic to keep you up that requires a bit of proper play that I did not demonstrate. But, okay, I really didn't want to kill myself right now. I was doing it the other day. For out of nowhere, like... Okay, I feel like there are a couple of things you need, and I've learned this with Donkey Kong Country. There are a couple of things you need in order to be, like, that need to eventually happen in order for you to be, like, a top runner at any game, like a high-level runner at any, well, game that's actually competitive, you know what I mean. So obviously this doesn't apply for games where you're the only runner, but if you want to get to a high level at any game, you eventually have to die in every way that is possible in the game. Every single way, or at least 90, like, you know, as close to 100% as you can. Like, a few people get away without doing every single death, but essentially you have to die in every stupid way possible. During a run, not during practice, mind you. During a run. It has to be unintentional. You can't just, like, suicide in pits to get this out of the way. And it sounds like I'm joking around right now, but I'm completely serious. Hold on, let me. Hold on, wait a second. Oh, my fucking ghost rings are messed up. The fucking boo rings are global. Like, they're on a global timer, and it's screwed up because I had to go back into that one stage to get a cave. Fuck that. Anyway, so that was a dumb way to lose time. Where was I? Oh yeah, so to get good at a game, to get to any high level, you eventually have to die in every single way possible. There are deaths I've had in DKC, on this game too, but especially in DKC, that you could not do if you were trying to. You would never have died that way if you're playing casually, and it's not even like dying during a glitch or soft locking. Like the best example is there's a barrel cannon that's like 2 pixels away from a gap, and you could not fall between that barrel cannon and the ledge, no matter how hard you try. If you walk as slow as possible, wait, what am I doing? If you walk as slow as possible into that barrel, or like towards that barrel, you will not. Oh man, okay. Like, you won't die. You won't fall through that pit. Like, it'll never happen. But I've managed to have a roll end on just the perfect frame to fall through that fucking gap. Whew! Alright. That one's always a little scarier than the first one. Hello. And so, I've especially learned this in doing marathon runs for DKC. And that's, I forget where I was originally going when I explained that, because I got distracted by the ghost house, but... Jesus. now that I think about it, it's a pretty good argument for. Oh, come on, give me. Why are you still here? Give me 5, please. I really shouldn't have. I really should have just kept going. Whatever. I forgot how short the stage was. Isn't Sonic the meanest game? Arguably, Sonic is so Sonic is responsible for the subpixel meme, in which the 2D Sonic community forced the idea of subpixels, which do not actually exist, no matter what people might tell you. But the Sonic community forced the subpixel meme to make their game seem a lot more skill dependent than it really is. Oh shit. Yeah, wrong setup here. So it's arguable, and 3D Sonics are responsible for a lot of epic memes, but I don't know. There's some good contenders as well. So yeah, I'd have to sit down and think about that one really. What the fuck is a subpixel? Exactly. Exactly. You know what? I don't even need to answer. It's nothing. That's what it is. Oh, wait, I fucked that up. Okay, whatever. I'll just climb this stupid vine. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, the Souls games are also a good contender, and actually are very similar to Sonic in that the community forced the difficulty meme, well, trying to make this game seem way harder than it actually is. However, in the Souls community, in the Souls case, even the developers fell for the community's lies, and Dark Souls 2 tried to be too difficult, and it turned it into a shit game. So they fell victim to their own memeing. It's really... the community got its just desserts, I think. They forced the meme so hard that it ruined their... epic speed game sequel. Oh, I don't have a fucking fire flower. Damn it! I didn't grab one. Fuck. Oh well, that's a cave. I probably grab it. I wish I should grab it anyway. Whatever. You just need a fire flower to speed up Ludwig. Speed up the boss fight. I forgot that I didn't grab it during Star World. I backed out of that. Either way, this man, fuck your name. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Are you guys ready for the hype? The hype. H-O-I-P. Because we are there. Are you guys excited for the inevitable auto-scroller death? This is a marathon after all. And I didn't die on the other auto-scroller, so... So get ready for like at least 5 minutes of this. So my criteria for a shit platformer, it's actually really simple. If you can't skip any of the auto-scrollers, you're... Well, okay, having auto-scrollers is bad, of course, but Nintendo loved auto-scrollers, so it's kind of a moot point. But if you can't skip any of the auto-scrollers in your platformer speed game, it's objectively shit. And this one, well, actually, is there an auto-scroller you can skip in this game? Let me think. Sort of. You can skip a lot of other stages there. You can skip a lot of slow water stages, which is kind of similar. Yeah, we have flying TMRs here. Alright, where's the auto-scroller death, dude? I know it's coming. Shit. Okay, if it didn't happen on this one, it's gonna happen somewhere else, man. Dying on the other auto-scroller is way worse though. Do people... It actually baffles me that people still don't know about the Mario heads. If you weren't a shitter when you were a kid and you're actually good enough to beat Special World, a lot of the enemies had alternate costumes. Piranha Plant turns into a pumpkin. Bill turns into a bird. The Koopas lose their shells and put on Mario heads. Like, come on, guys. I found Special World and beat it when I was like 8. Like, even if you haven't, like, you should know this by now. What am I on? Are you talking to me? Alright, so this stage can be a bit of a bitch. Let's try this out. Alright, oh cool. Ooh! Okay, alright. I didn't die. We're good. We're alive. This part can also be a little bit of a bitch, but only because it's irritating. Like if you do it too fast, you run into a Koopa that you can't see. Like this motherfucker right here. That motherfucker is the worst. Alright. So, I don't have a fire flower, so I can't instantly kill him, so I gotta wait for this. And just wait for the asshole. So what you do is you wait until he's fallen back down. Oh shit, man! Well, if I had hit him before he hit the ground, I would have skipped a cycle. But I didn't, so here's more time lost. Sick. All I had to do was that. Well, a little faster too. Never mind. Your cartridge didn't have functioning saves. Okay. I don't know, when I had cartridges like that, I just kept the system on until I beat the game. And then sometimes I never wanted to shut it off because I was like, yeah, I beat the game, I beat the game. In this case, though, it goes to a, I don't know, if you never save, well, it auto-saves, so I've never been able to check because it's, you know, gives you a save prompt after every castle, but I wonder what happens if you never save and then you beat the game and reset. I don't know if it keeps your file or not. Since you never shut it off, I don't know if it's still in RAM or not. Alright. So we're picking up Yoshi now to do the FOI2 clip. And these are the best enemies in the game, these wigglers. Wait, what am I doing? Did he really despawn? There we go, thank you. Because if you try to eat the wigglers while you're running, they damage you anyway. I didn't really need that, but not taking it was asking for a marathon death. Like, things that wouldn't kill you, but it's a marathon, so they definitely will. Alright guys, so here we go, clip. Hopefully I can get it one of these 2 times. And not make a total embarrassment out of myself. Alright, I'll give it a couple more tries. Ooh! Oh my god, I got cock-blocked. Alright. Yeah, I'll just keep going. So the way clips work in this game, you saw that I clipped out of bounds there, however, well, there's actually a very rare chance that you don't have to dismount Yoshi, but, it's basically, there's no consistent way to get that clip. Like 100% of the time you're just like, the game occasionally gives it to you and occasionally doesn't. I actually think it's faster to keep Yoshi there, I'm not sure, because you do swim faster without him. That's a good question. I would have kept going with the spiky guy whose name I can't remember. Oh. Yeah, so I've tried to wring out a real explanation for why that clip doesn't work 100% of the time after you get it, but they kept giving me the subpixel meme, and I haven't been able to determine it myself. Dude, what's up? Truman Minch, are there actual SMW runners watching this thing? I'm embarrassed. Please leave. Oh, okay. Come on. Dang, Author Blues is in here too. Most other SMWs left long ago. Well, if you expected a good run in the SRG Marathon of all things, I don't know what to tell you. Alright, let's try this again. What? Oh man, I think I just did that too early. Alright, one more try. Nope. Alright, fuck it. No, I'll do it one more time. I want to at least show it off correctly once. Fuck it. Alright, easy clip, baby. I don't want to pull a tri-hex. I would keep going for it, but I don't want to pull a tri-hex. And this run is... If the run wasn't already shit, I would keep going for it. Sorry, speed friends. The moon doesn't actually do anything, it's just a autism badge. It increases your prowess at arbitrary categories the more of them you collect. Alright, let's see if I can bop this guy. Anyway. Heading over to the next auto-scroller, so another chance for the inevitable. It's gonna happen at some point. Auto-scroller death, or maybe it won't because I'm hyping it up too much. I'm not sure. Really creepy. That's nice bait, Clownster, but 100% category in a game that keeps track of it isn't arbitrary. I don't know what else to tell you. This part's a little hard to fly correctly. Oh, sweet. Got him. You actually have to let go to neutral right there, and it's one of those things that... Oh, I gonna be right? Yeah. What? Okay. Alright, I'll take it. I don't know why I didn't get killed there, or didn't get hit there, but I'll take it. Don't fucking take it. For the part where yeah, like right before I started spin flying, you have to like go to neutral, and it was the most awkward thing to practice ever. I just could not get my fingers to cooperate for the longest time. It's okay, I believe it happens to everybody. I personally don't know why we haven't invited Wixen to participate more actively in the SRG marathons. I feel like the Wacky Wobbler brand of speedrunning would add a lot to the marathon. Alright, this is the next chance for the run to go to ship. But I usually don't go for fast fly here to make it a little bit more reliable. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yep. That can happen a few times. I was a little too scared and went a little too early. There's no backup to save that either, unfortunately. It's usually pretty consistent if you don't worry about variable speeds with flying. Oh yeah, there we go, yeah. Yep. World record pace, Scotty. I'm sorry. This had a good chance of being the new marathon, another new marathon world record, but I just can't keep up to the SRG standard. Yeah. Why isn't the marathon on hitbox? That's a good question. Ask Lurk Chain. I think hitbox, just like SRG, is a pretty dead meme, and I think it would be very suitable. Alright, come on. There we go, thank you. Normally I wouldn't granny that, but after dying that many times, it's not worth worrying about speed, like playing the rest of the stage for a minute. Lost my flower, lost everything, lost my flower, lost my dignity, lost everything. Sick burn, what's guy? Oh damn dude, I forgot to do the 5. Oh fuck. Oh well, it's not that exciting. Do I really have 99 points? That's it don't matter. Oh, this one. Ugh. I feel like having Super Mario World on as. Oh no, because you guys aren't changing the now playing, so I guess that wouldn't apply. Never mind. I was gonna say like I feel like having Super Mario World as the current game playing is bringing around a lot of people that don't know what this marathon is, but I think it still says Skeleton Crew. What? Man, I got fucking cock-blocked. Alright, there we go. Saved it. I don't know. I'm not sure why sometimes those guys... I'm supposed to be able to run over them, but one of them moves too much. Dude, later, Clownster. Wait, why are you going to bed at 5:40? Yeah, what? Okay. I won't question it. No, Skeleton Crew would be a lot more spooky. And there would be a lot more skeletons in chat. Skellington Bill himself isn't even here. There's no way it's Skeleton Crew. Really? 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 We're doing that? Okay. I don't know how I did the K-phone, but okay. Well, that unfortunately makes this room a lot less interesting. Oh Jesus. Why am I not spin jumping? This is the walk of shame. You can run through this part. It's really awkward actually. Alright, where are we going here? So I'm small, so I think in order to get enough coins for this stage I need to grab Yoshi. If I recall correctly, yeah. Can't take too long though. I think that's the backup for this. Because you can't get enough, if you're not big, you can't get enough coins from this stupid thing. It's kind of silly. And, you know, this is already a bad run. But actually, I can't even make that joke. I took too long. Never mind. Occasionally, but I get a really shitty high, so not too much. But everyone's like, oh, your name's Tiffany, you gotta smoke weed, man. It's okay, I know you're just being modest or whatever. I don't know if modest is the right word, but you know what I mean. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm high on life. Alright, so coming up is one of the few impressive stages in the game. Hopefully I can at least pretend I'm not completely terrible at this game for a little while for you guys. We'll see how it goes. Yeah man, weed is a performance enhancing drug for sure. Nope. Nope. I tried to pretend I was good at this game, but I jumped too early. Yeah, but I'll try one more time. Because it is a cool stage to watch when you do it correctly. I even got my own strat for the middle part that I fucked up. And bouncing on the fireball is actually supposed to... The nice thing about the strat is bouncing on the fireball is supposed to give you enough time to react to the fact that you didn't get flight, or you didn't make it through. But unfortunately, I wanted it too badly, so I wasn't counting on fucking it up. There we go. That's how I got it. Yeah, it's a pretty hard room to fly. There we go. Got it the second time, but I already ruined it, so... There's no satisfaction anymore. This level is picky too. Ooh, that was kind of real close, but I got it. Now time for the best level in the game. And Castle 6 is also another hard to fly stage, so hopefully I don't screw that up too much. Heaven forbid I get down the parts of the game that actually require skill. Oh, no flight. No flight. okay with that. Alright, so I need to manipulate the position of the. Oh, I don't like how slow I got that start. I didn't die. Well, I don't get to do the. I don't get to do the. I don't even get to attempt the hard part of the stage now. I should have just waited, yeah. So you can fly this whole part, and it looks pretty. Alright, maybe we can. I try to speed it up. Oh, I'm not good at that without cave. Alright, fine. I'll just get a cave and fly it. I wanted to do it that way anyway. I was considering killing myself, but damn. And I fucked it up anyway, cool. Sick. Alright, I'll just wait this time. Shit, man. No, this isn't a speedrun. This is a let's play. I thought I made that claim again. When I said I wasn't practiced enough for a good marathon showing in this game, but I did it anyway because PVT had to retire from speedrunning for a few months. I feel like that's a bad preemptive John then. Wendy's ugly. She's ugly as fucking most of the game. The Gooblings are pretty ugly. I don't. Maybe I'm just a hater. So you can despawn this. You can despawn that and save a little bit of time, but oh, don't do that mess now. I goofed. I didn't swim low and I was supposed to swim low. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't get sour. Oh well. Was a little thrown off there, but falling in the correct spot. Yeah, see, I drifted to the right. I didn't realize I did that. Alright, so the last world. Good showing, no more. Okay, well there's actually one more stage that you fly over, so forget I said that. But for the most part, it's a little interesting. and more chances to choke, which is always nice. Hopefully I can get a decent shot, at least for the last part. What do you guys think? Am I gonna step it up and stop playing like shit? Oh, dude, you know what? I'm gonna go for the thing. I'm gonna go for the last clip. I wonder if I can. So you can. I forgot there actually is an auto scroller skip in this game, and that's this stage right here. That all the other exit for the stage. And yeah, it's a 2-frame window. Right at the end of the category of 4, of course, because I can't get away from games like that. Oh, oops. I'm talking too much. Thinking about the other stage. Let's see if I can get the 2-frame clip and not screw it up too much. Because even if you get you have to get the clip and you have to like keep P speed afterwards in order to get like the benefit from clipping out of bounds. It's a little weird, and I'm better at the clip than I am at keeping the P speed after the clip. It's kind of silly. We'll see how it goes. Oh yeah, and I got the fast. I got through the gap fast. I don't know what to call that, but I did that part wrong. That was nice. Alright, dude, this is the last stage we fly over. Oops. Don't mind me. I'm still thinking about. I'm still thinking about the clip. I'm only gonna try it once. Oh damn it, man. Whatever. I can get Yoshi afterwards. Because 96 is all of the exits. It's just like Mario, they don't call it 100% for some reason. They just call it 96 exit, it's like Mario 64. Or they call it 127. I was really paranoid about losing my cape there. And then par for the course for this run. Alright. This is actually my favorite stage in this world. It's entertaining to fly through. My least favorite stage is Castle 7. Well, I don't know about it. It's more satisfying than fun. It was a hard stage to get down. And that's like everybody always, especially when I'm playing DKC, everyone's like, hey, what's your favorite level? It's a common question, and I usually tell them Blackout Basement, not because it's just satisfying to get down. Remembering how much of a bitch it was to learn, you know, even though that was like 2 years ago. So, Chocolate Fortress and this stage are good examples of that in this game. And we look Yoshi square in the eyes, we walk past him and abandon him for the rest of the game. Rip Yoshi. Thanks for nothing, asshole. Excuse me. Alright, so this room is a disaster, and mostly because the Magic Koopa can just fuck your shit. Or that can happen. Go! Okay, well I killed him though, so it should be okay. There's a cape at the end of the stage. But I've had him reappear on me right here, so I'm going to assume he's going to. Oh! Get away from me! The motherfucker. So imagine pretty much that same situation, except when he reappeared at the end, it was right at the green block, on top of the green block, right as I was about to jump to it to get the cave, and there's nothing I could do. That's that's what I was preparing for, because it's happened to me in a run before. Yeah, generic. What's up with that coffee pasta anyway? What is this supposed to be? Shovel. Please spoon feed me. All right, you guys ready for the clip? Wait, whoops, shit. Yeah, only get that halfway ring there. What? Can I even do that? Nope. I said, are you guys ready for the clip? Typical. Oh, it's a Hassan shop, really? I would have never guessed, honestly. I really would have never guessed. Alright, I'm gonna try this once. And only once. Nope, okay. Alright, it was. I wanted to try it. I'm not gonna try it again. It would have been really nice if I'd actually gotten the nice way to make this fun again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, speed friends. I failed you again. Oh yeah, I can. I just learned that the other day though, so like I wasn't expecting anything. But so you have 2 frames. You slide there, you spin jump. It puts you out of bounds, and then you run over here while you're out of bounds, and fly to the next part. Wait, did I? Yeah. Wait, I didn't even. Oh wait, I didn't. Was that the? I think I did on the wrong section actually. Never mind. Oh yeah. That's funny. I wasn't gonna get it anyway, you guys. But yeah, that section. Excuse me. That was for the last moment there before long after I would have had a chance to react. I remember that you could get crushed by that thing. That would have been glorious. Alright. One more time. Dude, sick, I'm not even gonna meet the estimate. What an awesome man. Wait, damn, really? That was just silly. Cut the stream, cut the stream. Yep, overestimate. We're so far behind that we just can't afford to. Can't afford the extra 2 minutes. Alright, Bowser time. I agree. I think we should enact the Fire Emblem. Don't die on Bowser. I'll try him there. I think he jinxed me. Fucking let's play too. Yeah, you definitely jinxed me. Backslash, I'm blaming that entirely on you. Actually, I just started flying too late and I'm early. Yeah, I know. Definitely entirely blaming that on you, Backslash. Thanks for speedrunning me. Well, you know what? I've gone... Okay, so let's see. I did SOG 1, 2, 3, Spookathon, and 4. And I went... This is... I went 5 whole marathons. This is a 6th marathon before embarrassing myself in an SOG marathon. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it in stride. I got through 5 other marathons without an embarrassing run. Actually, well, I did have to mercy kill the Spookathon run, but that was different. That was, if anybody wasn't around for the Curse cartridge, I actually highly suggest you watch that run. I want either, if the Spookathon highlight isn't there, you can see it on my YouTube. Yeah, I found out I had a really fucked up DKC cartridge that you could fly through the entire way through. You could just fly. Alright, time on Peach appears. But yeah, so normally I would say that I'm going to regain a little bit of my dignity with the Donkey Kong Country run that I'm going to do later today, but instead I'm going to do a Donkey only run race against Eason, and that's going to be terrible too because Donkey is really awful in that game, so look forward to that. I will... Maybe I'll do this again when I'm not shit at it. We'll see. Or I'll just do 11%. The OG category. Alright.